65 now at Star Country.
Right on time. Hotline's ringing. Starline.
Hey, you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darius Rucker. Ow.
Hi. Hello.
Good morning.
Dude, the last time you called, I wasn't here, and it was just Robyn, and you were prepared for it, too, man. You said, man, I'm glad Brett's not there because it's just you and me. And Robyn goes,
I got all gooey.
I couldn't even talk to you. She couldn't talk to you. She said, seriously, she said, it was the worst interview I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
I thought we had a good conversation.
Yeah, I'm totally torqued talking to you, right?
Awkward. I think Robyn's a bit starstruck.
Yeah, a little bit of a fan.
Thank you, Robyn. You and I go way back. We dated in high school.
I didn't tell Brett that part about us.
Keep that secret.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice, but you've been hanging out with one of our favorite songwriters in Nashville this week, too, Radney Foster.
Oh, yeah. Radney's my idol. Radney's the guy that every time I open my mouth singing country music, I'm trying to be Radney.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I'm not kidding. I love him. I mean, I heard Foster Lloyd in '86, and that was the moment I said, hey, man, I think I want to be in a country band.
Have you been a country fan for that long?
Oh, I've been a country fan pretty much my whole life. '86, when I heard Crazy Over You, was probably the first time that I thought I could sing it now. Because I thought Radney sounded so much like me.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
And, yeah, he had his 50th birthday party, and me and Dirks and Leroy Purcell and Vince Gill, we were all there and had a great time.
That just sounds like a lot of fun.
Hey, Darius, I got a quick name-dropping story for you. My folks live in Charleston, South Carolina, and we hired a fishing guide to take us fishing for redfish. It was just funny to hear him name-dropping your name, and I knew he didn't know who you were. And he said, yeah, my buddy Darius Rucker. I was just sitting there thinking, you tool, you don't know Darius Rucker. Yeah, well, he's a personal friend of mine. I take him out fishing sometimes, and I know him well, and I could tell he was just named right. He didn't know anything about you. I was like, he's big in country now, even. People are name-dropping him in country.
I live in Charleston, you know. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
His name was Captain Jaymes Huff.
I know Jamie.
No, you don't. You do not know him. Jamie, I am so sorry. I really didn't mean to rag you on the air. That was bad.
That's funny. So what was it like hanging out in Wrigley Field and being one of the very few acts to perform there?
I'm a big sports guy. And so to get to play in baseball Mecca, which is Wrigley Field, it was surreal. It was awesome. And the thing that was really cool for me was after my set, I went out and listened to Vince. And I'd never heard Vince play before, on TV. I'd never heard him live.
Yeah.
Wow.
He is amazing.
Wow. It was amazing.
His voice was shot. He was sick when he played here, and it was still incredible.
Yeah, he really is.
The thing that gets me is everybody, his voice, 25 Grammys, whatever he's got. I watched him play guitar. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But I'm a huge fan.
The country people are underrated for their guitar playing, man. We got some amazing guitarists.
Brad
Paisley, Keith Urban, Vince.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we got some pickers, man.
Oh, yeah. Brad's one of those. Brad plays like nobody else.
Yeah.
He plays stuff that, like, we were working on my record, and he comes in to do All I Want, and, he's sitting there, and he says, I'm going to play something that's never been played on the shuffle. And I really think to myself, that's impossible. It's been a million shuffles. It's been a million shuffles. Everything's been done. And sure enough, he came up with something just totally him and original, and it was awesome.
Enough about them. What about you, man? Are you at the point where you're like, this thing just doesn't quit? Instant success.
I'm really proud of that record, and it's one of those things where I want to go 6 or 7 deep. I mean, I say it to the label. I'm sure we won't because they're a label and they have their way of doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
I love so many songs, and like so many songs I want to be singles, and it's like, I'm already working on this record already.
Actually, we're glad to hear that because that was one of the big questions I had, and probably an unfair question to you. But man, we're glad we got you, and we'd like to keep you in country. I mean, I know all the success you've had in other formats, but man, we'd love to keep you here.
I'll put it this way: there's another Hootie record and tour on the horizon, sometime down the road, but. Country music's my day job now, and it's going to be until I retire.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
#1 on the Billboard Country Albums chart. Learn to Live took #1 on the iTunes Country charts. That was like 24 hours after its release, right?
It was crazy, man.
Dude, you are the man.
That's great.
I remember watching that. It was, I just didn't expect it. I didn't allow myself to expect the success that we've had because, you know, it would have been so easy for radio to dismiss what I was doing. And they didn't, and they gave me a shot, and they said, hey, man, you know, what you got? And they said, hey, we like that. And that was just one of those things I didn't expect. And now here I am with a second chance, you know, doing something totally different. And that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in music. You know?
I'm going to say, what a tribute to you, too, because, I mean, so many others have tried to cross over to country music and not been nearly as successful. And man, we're loving you, and the country fans are loving you.
I think the best thing that's ever happened to me was when I was a little kid, when I was 4 or 5 years old, and I would sit in my living room and listen to the AM radio, and you know, songs would come on that were country songs or rock songs or whatever, but I just listened to what I like, and it was just now when I hear a George Strait song or a George Jones song or a Merle song, and I'm singing along, it's just because I heard it when I was 5. You know, and that's just something that I'm really glad my mom allowed me to do that instead of being one of those people who were like, we listen to this and we only listen to this. You know, it was whatever you want to do, kid, do it.
Who's your favorite? Who you been listening to? Who's really knocking you out right now?
I'm a song guy. And I go song by song. Like, I have moments where songs are just really huge for me. And right now, that Toby Keith song, God Love Her, is about one of the best things I've ever heard.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
I have to tell him that his vocal performance on that song is what hit records are made of.
We almost don't consider you new to the format now,
right.
Darius. I mean, you've had.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's hot, it's fresh. It sounds like Randy Jackson.
Yo, dog.
Yo, dog. Keep them coming, man. Would you do us a huge favor, and will you set up your song and let us play your song on the radio?
Yeah. Hey, guys, what's up? This is Darius Rucker, and right here is my new single, All Right, right here on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful radio station, WSLC, Roanoke, with Robynn and Brett.
Yeah!
All right.
Right on, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, Darius Rucker.